What's going on, everyone? New York Sports Hub here, coming at you with another New York Yankees post-game recap. As the New York Yankees lose the series finale to the Philadelphia Phillies 5-4, and we split with the Phillies here in the four-game set at Citizens Bank Park. And a very disappointing game from the Yankees. And it started off very poorly. In the first inning, the Phillies go up 3-0 as JT Realmuto hits a 3-run home run off Jordan Montgomery, who was horrible in this ball game. He gives up a 3-run home run in the first inning, and just like that, before you could blink, we're down 3-0. And that's never the start you really want. And, we go into the second inning as the Yankees get the bases loaded with 2 outs. Mike Tauchman comes up clutch, gets a big 2-run single, and or a double. I think it was a single. And the Yankees make it a 3-2 game. And then in the bottom of the third inning, with 2 outs and 2 men on, Jordan Montgomery hangs a slider to Phil Gosselin, hits a 2-run double to left center field. 2 runs come in to score, and the Phillies take a 5-2 lead. I feel like that hit right there was kind of the nail in the coffin, as the Yankees didn't come back to tie the game, as Yankees tried to rally late on I think the 7th inning. Off Nick Pivetta. Gary Sanchez finally gets a home run. Hits a home run out to right field. Makes it a 1-run game. I'm thinking, okay, the Phillies don't have a great bullpen. There shouldn't be any guys that should really dominate the Yankees, but there was a guy like Hector Neris. He dominated the Yankees, but there was a guy, the Phillies bullpen's really bad, so I think when it was 5-4 in the 7th inning, I was getting very confident that we were going to win. But, Hector Neris came in and, really kind of, killed the Yankees' hopes. Hector Neris, I thought, did a really good job for the Phillies. Ends up earning the 5-out save as the Phillies win 5-4 over the Yankees. And this is a game that's really frustrating. Obviously, this is a game that the Yankees came so close to winning. The Yankees try to get a 2-out rally in the 9th off of Neris. And as a DJ LeMahieu pinch hits for Tyler Wade, he gets a single. Then Mike Tauchman hits a single out to left field, a couple bloop singles. And just like that, the Yankees have 2 on with 2 out in the 9th inning. But then Luke Voit hits a fly ball, warning track. Roman Quinn makes the catch, and the Yankees lose 5-4. So a really heartbreaking loss for the Yankees as they split with a very bad Philadelphia Phillies team. This is a series I was very disappointed, and I really thought the Yankees were going to win this series. They end up falling short. They split, and a split's definitely not going to hurt the Yankees. They're still 9-3. That's a great record, but the Yankees got to capitalize on games like this. The Yankees got to win these games. The Phillies have a horrible bullpen. The Yankees pretty much do nothing. Only Gary Sanchez really hit the bullpen. I thought Zach Eflin did a pretty good job for the Phillies, even though he struggled with pitch count. But I thought Zach Eflin for the Phillies did a pretty good job, as the Yankees only got 2 runs off him. And then the bullpen did a pretty solid job. Nick Pivetta gave it that 1 2-run shot. And besides that, I thought the bullpen did a really good job. It was good to see Gary Sanchez finally get a home run, because we need Gary Sanchez to break out of his slump at some point. He did hit a home run in this ballgame, so that's very good. But besides that, the offense wasn't really great tonight. We got 2 runs in the second, and then 2 runs in the 7th. The 7th was off Nick Pivetta, and the 2nd was off Zach Eflin. So overall, I didn't really think the offense did great. They stranded a lot of guys with runners in scoring position. The Yankees had in the 8th inning with Stanton hit a double. Stanton hit a 1-out double in the 8th inning. But then Glaber hit a weak ground ball, and Stanton went to third, and then Aaron Judge pinch hit for Gardner, I think, and then Aaron Judge struck out. So I was really disappointed in the offense tonight. I really thought we were going to come back and win this game. We should have capitalized off the Phillies' really weak bullpen. We never came through. Yankees lose 5-4 to the Philadelphia Phillies and split the series. And this is a series the Yankees got to win. In a 60-game season, I know we're 9-3, but the Yankees got to win series like these. They really got to win series like these, or we're going to be in danger, because the pitching was awful in this series. I'm going to rant on the pitching in a minute, because I have a lot of complaints about how bad this pitching is, besides Garrett Cole, of course. But, a really bad job, by the pitching for this entire series. Jordan Montgomery was awful on the hill tonight. I was really, really bad. Jordan Montgomery was really, really bad. I was really disappointed in him. He had a really good start last time when he went against the Red Sox. Comes out and against the Phillies, and he was awful. I thought Jordan Montgomery was really bad. He couldn't finish off batters. Every inning he pitched was like 50 pitches long. He threw 50 pitches every inning. I even tweeted out, I said that, every inning, it's like when the Yankees, besides Garrett Cole, watching Yankees pitching is like watching paint dry. It's every inning takes forever to end. I think this game was 3.5 hours long. The pitching is really starting to get on my nerves, because even though we're winning a lot of games, the main reason why we're winning most of our games is because of the offense. The pitching has been awful this year. Everybody besides Garrett Cole has sucked. Well, Loaizaga has been good. The bullpen's been great. The Yankees rely on the bullpen way too much. They did that last year. The Yankees rely on the bullpen way too much. And it's going to come back and hurt the Yankees if they rely on the bullpen just too much, because the bullpen's going to get overused. We need more length out of our starting pitchers. J-Happ yesterday was awful. I thought J-Happ was terrible on the mound. He had 6 walks. J-Happ sucks. I don't think J-Happ's going to make it through the year in the rotation. I think J-Happ's going to move to the bullpen at some point because that dude just is not really a good pitcher anymore. James Paxton's off to an awful start. He has not pitched well at all. You know? I mean, Loiza's done a pretty good job. You know, Michael King's done a good job. Paxton's been awful. You know? Tanaka, I mean, he only had 1 start, but he wasn't great in his first start. He only went, 3 2/3? We need more depth we need more length out of our pitching. Because we can't rely on the bullpen every single game. Because when we're getting 3 innings out of our pitching every single game, you can't win baseball like that. You can't win in the playoffs like that. The Yankees need more length out of our pitchers. We need Paxton to step up. We need J-Happ to step up. We need guys like Montgomery to step up. Because Montgomery was really good in his first start against the Red Sox. He really struggled tonight against the Phillies. And I thought the Yankees easily could have won this series. But the Yankees, I didn't really think the Yankees deserved to win this series. I mean, the one game where they won 3-1, the offense was awful until the 7th inning. I really didn't think the Yankees played well at all in this series. I didn't. The first game they played well, but after that, I really didn't think they played well. And I didn't really think they deserved to win the nightcap of the doubleheader. I really didn't think so. The bullpen did a great job. Chad Green did a great job. The bullpen's been awesome. Chad Green's been really good. Ottavino's been good. Britton's been good. Holder's been good. Speaking of Holder was really good tonight as well. Holder's been good. Luis Avian's been pretty good for the Yankees. You know? Not Nick Nelson, of course. But most of the relievers have done a really good job. It's just the pitching. We have gotten no length out of the pitching. David Hale did a pretty decent job tonight. The bullpen's been really good. It's just the starting pitching. We've gotten no length out of our starting pitching this year. And it's a big problem. And we need to fix it. We need, Tanaka tomorrow. We need at least 4 or 5 innings out of Tanaka against the Rays tomorrow. Next series against the Rays, I want to see better starting pitching next series. Because when it comes to playoff time, and it's a 3-game series, like in obviously the expanded playoffs, 3 games. If the pitching sucks for 2 out of those 3 games, we're going to lose the series. So we need the pitching to step up big time. We need Paxton to step up. We need Paxton to return to September form of last year. We need J-Happ to be better at least pitch decent. Jordan Montgomery, we need him to pitch better. We need more length out of our starting rotation. I think we should call Clarke Schmidt up. Clarke Schmidt might not be MLB ready just yet, but I think we need to call Clarke Schmidt up at some point because he's going to help out this rotation because we need pitching staff help. Everybody besides Garrett Cole has been really bad. And this is the Phillies team that really isn't that great. They're not bad, but they're really not that. I mean, this is a series we should have won. The first game we played awful. I don't care about those 4 runs in the 9th. I mean, this was a really bad series by the Yankees, in my opinion. Gleyber Torres. Gleyber's got to break out of his slump. Gleyber has to break out of his slump because he is off to a horrible start. I know my prediction in the predictions video I made about the MLB season, I predicted him to win MVP in the MVP predictions video. I predicted Gleyber Torres to win MVP. It's not looking good so far for him. He needs to break out of his slump. Gleyber Torres has been awful to start the year. He's hitting 140. Sanchez hit a home run today. That's good. Sorry, my hair. Sanchez hit a home run today. That's good. We need Sanchez to break out of his slump at some point because we can't have Higashioka at starting catcher. Higashioka is bad. We need Sanchez to step up. Guys like JT Realmuto of the Phillies. He killed us tonight. He had that big 3-run home run in the first inning. Jordan Montgomery put us in a hole. We need Jordan Montgomery's got to pitch better than that. Next series again, we're going to a series against a good Rays team. I know they haven't been playing good baseball of late, but we got to beat the Rays. Because if we lose that series to the Rays, our division lead's could go away in a snap of a finger. Like our division lead could be gone. I mean, we have a pretty decent lead in the division right now. But still, we got to beat the Rays. We're a much better team than them. We got to beat the Rays next series. The Rays don't have a great offense. We got to pitch better. We need guys like Tanaka, Paxton, and Happ to pitch better next series. Because we can't tire out the bullpen. The bullpen needs to rest. Because we can't win every game with the bullpen. We need more length out of our starting pitching. Especially guys like James Paxton and J-Happ. The Yankees could not finish off a batter for their life tonight. The bullpen did a great job. Jordan Montgomery was not good at all. He was bad on the mound, I thought. I mean, he couldn't finish off batters. Like whenever it was a full count or like a 2-2, you know, he was ahead of the count. I think 1-2 on Remuto. He gives up a 3-run shot. He hangs a slider. He was ahead in the count on Gosselin. Hangs a slider. I really didn't think Montgomery was good on the mound at all tonight. I was really disappointed in Jordan Montgomery tonight. Gleyber Torres, he's got to break out of his slump. He's got to break out of it. Bullpen does a great job. The starting pitching in this series was dreadful. J-Happ sucked. Garrett Cole was really good in Game 1, but J-Happ sucked in Game 2, and Jordan Montgomery sucked tonight. Yeah, tonight. We need more length out of our rotation desperately because we're going into a series, a 4-game set in the Trop, and the Yankees never really play well in the Trop. Let's at least take 3 out of 4 from the Rays so we can establish this division lead because the division lead can go away quickly, and especially in a 6-game season, we need to keep this division lead. We have to win this series against the Rays. So the Yankees split with the Phillies. I thought the Yankees definitely should have won this series. Well, like they played, they probably should have lost the series. The Phillies probably deserved to win this series, but I thought the Yankees had a chance to win this series, and they completely blew it tonight. A really disappointing series, in my opinion. I think the Yankees got to capitalize off the bullpen. The Yankees did not capitalize off of that horrible Phillies bullpen tonight. The Yankees got to win games like these, and Luke Voigt's got to come up more clutch than that. I mean, you can't. I know he just missed it, but Luke Voigt's got to. Don't try to hit a home run. You got to try to get a base hit there. I feel like he tried a little bit too hard to hit a home run. Try to get a base hit instead. Yankees need to try to stop trying so hard to hit homers. They need to try to get base hits too, because playing small ball is how you win baseball games. But Luke Voigt didn't really do that. I thought he tried to swing for the fences a little bit too much. I love homers and all, but the Yankees got to play a little bit more small ball, which they haven't really been doing so far this year. But once again, that's going to do it for this reaction. What are your thoughts on the game? Put it down in the comments below. I'm pretty sure most Yankee fans are really disappointed in this series. I really thought we should have won this series, but the starting pitching's got to be better. The Rays don't have a great offense. The starting pitching has got to step up in the next series, and you got to win series like this against a mediocre Phillies team. The Yankees got to win these series, especially in a 6-game season. So let's hope the Yankees can bounce back and win the series against the Rays. So really disappointing game for the Yankees tonight. They lose 5-4. They split with the Phillies. So Yankees head to Tampa. They play the game tomorrow. Masahiro Tanaka will get the start against Blake Snell of the Rays. Yankees look to win, start off the series on a good note against Tampa Bay tomorrow. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.